Hello everyone, welcome back to the maths class. Let's continue with chapter number 19, exercise 19b. So in the previous exercise we have learnt about the differences between the like terms and unlike terms and how to deal with like and unlike terms in the case of addition and subtraction, and the process of finding out the solution when given two terms are positive, that is add and write the plus sign. When given two terms are negative, add and write the minus sign. When one term is plus and another term is minus, subtract and write the greater number sign. So in this exercise we are going to find the next step, that is here we have the addition problems of addition of polynomials. There we had only one terms, here we have polynomials, that means it is of trinomial, 1, 2, 3 or more than 3 terms can be there, we call them as polynomial. So to find the sum of these three given polynomials 1, 2, 3, you can observe in the textbook the polynomials are differentiated with comma. There are basically two methods. First one is the row method and the second one is the column method. So in the first main we have 6 problems. For all the 6 problems I'll be teaching you how to find the solution by using row method as well as column method. So in your classwork you have to learn and write both the methods, but in the examination or in the test you can follow any one method which you feel it convenient to solve. But now while learning you have to learn both the methods. So first method is called as row method. In the row method we start our solution with is equal to, and we'll write all the 3 polynomials, that is 3a plus 4b plus 7c plus of minus 5a plus 3b minus 6c plus 4a minus 2b minus 4c. So I think you have noticed, children, here when I am writing this I got a clash between the two sign, that is I need to add here plus because the heading is given as sum, but the second polynomial, the first term 5a begins with a negative sign. In such case what we need to do, we have to differentiate between the given two signs with the help of a bracket. Now let me open the bracket and write 3a plus 4b plus 7c minus 5a plus 3b minus 6c plus 4a minus 2b minus 4c. So next step is to group the like terms. Let me first identify the like terms. The first group with coefficients a, 3a minus 5a plus 4a. Let's rewrite the same. 3a minus 5a plus 4a. All the terms with coefficient a. Let's next move on to the terms with coefficient b, algebraic coefficient b, plus 4b plus 3b minus 2b plus 4b plus 3b minus 2b. Next we have the terms with the algebraic coefficient c, plus 7c minus 6c minus 4c. Rewrite the same. Yes. Now we need to simplify only the like terms. Actually there are 3 terms, so it's your choice. Either you can find the solution in one step or again you can make it into 2 different steps. So let's proceed with single step. Let's try to learn it how to do directly, children. Now I have plus 3 minus 5. Plus 3 minus 5. 1 plus 1 minus. It gives me the solution minus 2. I repeat, plus 3 minus 5 is minus 2. minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2. So if you are not able to do it in 2 steps. First step, 3a minus 5a will result as minus 2a. Keep plus 4a as it is. Here also, plus 4b plus 3b is plus 7b. Keep minus 2b as it is. In the third case also, 7c minus 6c is c minus 4c. As there were 3 terms, so as it was little bit difficult to simplify directly, we took the first 2 terms and we have simplified. Let's simplify the remaining terms. That is, minus 2a plus 4a is 2a, plus 7b minus 2b is plus 5b, plus c minus 4c is minus 3c. A, B and C. So all the 3 are unlike terms. So there are no further simplification process. So very easy, very simple. How to find? First write all the given 3 polynomials. In between the polynomials, write the plus sign. Then identify the like terms, group the like terms and do the calculation either in 1 step or in 2 steps. As you are beginners of algebra children, I suggest to solve it in 2 steps. This is called as row method. Let me move on to the column method. What do you mean by column method? Write one below the other all the polynomials by keeping into consideration the like terms. So first one is 3a plus 4b plus 7c. Second one, minus 5a plus 3b minus 6c. 4a minus 2b minus 4c. As it is to find the sum, none of the values will get changed with the sign. Now do it very easily. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2a. Same way. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 minus 2 is plus 5b. 7c minus 6c is c. C minus 4c is minus 3c. In both the case, the solution remains the same. But if you are able to solve it in any of the method, it is fine. But it is suggested to learn both the methods. In the future classes, like in 7, 8 and 9, in some case we have to find it by row method. In certain cases we have to find it by column method. So it is suggested to learn both the methods. Here also, while doing simplification, I have used the arrows. You just make a mark in the pencil, do with first 2 terms, take its solution and do it with the third term. So let's move on to the second problem and apply the same procedure how we did. What is the first step? To write the given terms with the plus sign. That is 2x square plus xy minus y square plus of minus x square. So I write directly minus x square plus 2xy plus 3y square plus 3x square minus 10xy plus 4y square. Now next step, what children? To group the like terms. Let's see first which are the terms with x square coefficient. X square, x square, x square. Rewrite the same. 2x square minus x square plus 3x square. Let's move on to the next coefficient, that is terms with xy. Plus xy plus 2xy minus 10xy. So plus xy plus 2xy minus 10xy. Now the last group, the left out one, which are those? Minus y square, then plus 3y square plus 4y square. I'll just go for the next line. There is no place in my first line. Please you try to write it in single line, children. Minus 3y square plus 3y square plus 4y square. Now first consider x square, then xy, then y square. So we'll do it in 2 steps as we did in the previous problem. 2x square minus x square is x square. Let me keep 3x square as it is. Here xy plus 2xy. What is the coefficient here? I have already told you xy means it is 1xy. Hence it results as 3xy minus 10xy. Minus y square plus 3y square. 3 minus 1 is 2. Greater number sign is plus. 2y square plus 4y square. Now consider the 2 terms. The 3 terms are simplified and wrote with the help of 2 terms. Let's do it. X square plus 3x square is 4x square plus 3xy minus 10xy. 1 plus 1 minus, subtract and write the greater number sign. 10 minus 3 is 7, but 10 is with minus sign. Next, plus 2y square plus 4y square is plus 6y square. This is the solution with the help we have solved with row method. Let's move on to the column method. That is 2x square plus xy minus y square minus x square plus 2xy plus 3y square. 3x square minus 10xy plus 4y square. Again I am reminding children, as we are finding the sum, we need not to change any sign. Now keep attention how to do the find the solution. Be careful with plus and minus sign. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4x square. Here 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 minus 10 is minus 7xy. Here 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 3 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. So solution remains the same. 4x square minus 7xy plus 6y square. Next, question number 3. Let's straight away move on to the row method. That is writing it in a horizontal way. X square minus x plus 1 minus 5x square plus 2x minus 2 plus 3x square minus 3x plus 1. I hope by this time you are able to identify like terms, children. Let me go fast. X square minus 5x square plus 3x square. Next, minus x plus 2x minus 3x, constant terms, plus 1 minus 2 plus 1, x square, x and constant. Here 1 minus 5 is minus 4x square plus 3x square, minus 1 plus 2 is plus x minus 3x. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. Directly you can write here 0. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. Now minus 4x square plus 3x square. So 1 minus 1 plus, subtract, write the greater number sign, that is minus 4 plus 3x minus plus x minus 3x is minus 2x. Why? Because 3 minus 1 is 2 and 3 is having the greater number, its sign is minus. Let's move on to the column method. X square minus x plus 1 minus 5x square plus 2x minus 2, 3x square minus 3x plus 1. So start with observing the sign. If you did not observe the sign, the solution might go wrong. Plus 1 minus 5 is minus 4. minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1x square. Now minus 1 plus 2 is 1. 1 minus 3 is minus 2x. Plus 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So solution is x square minus 2x plus 0. 0 can be neglected, hence the solution remains the same. Next, question number 4. Let's begin with row method. A square minus AB plus B square plus 2AB plus BC minus 2A square minus 3BC plus 3A square plus AB. Identify the like terms. A square minus 2A square plus 3A square. A square minus 2A square plus 3A square. Next with AB. Minus AB plus 2AB plus AB. Next with BC terms. Plus BC plus BC minus 3BC. So be careful, use your pencil, children, to which term you have taken, you try to just strike off so that you will not miss any of the values. Now let's go with the simplification part. First one, a square minus 2a square plus 3a square, one group, and second group with AB, third group with BC. 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 3a square. Minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1, that is plus AB. Again plus AB remaining. Plus BC is plus 2BC minus 3BC. Come on, solve it. Minus a square plus 3a square is 2a square. AB plus AB is 2AB. BC minus 3BC is minus BC. 3 minus 2 is 1. Greater number is 3. Hence BC will carry the minus sign. Now children, while writing it in column method, we have to notice the coefficients very much carefully. Why? Because it's not in the specific order. So let's write it in the order first. A square minus AB plus BC. Second term, I should write first a square, then plus 2AB, then BC. So our question was 2AB plus BC minus 2A square. But while writing in column method, take A's coefficients of same, that is like terms we need to write. That is a very important step in the column method. Next one also, third polynomial, 3a square plus ab minus 3bc. Once if it is written in a column method in the proper terms with like terms, solution seems to be very easy. Let's move to the solution. Careful with the sign. 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 plus 3 is 2. Now minus AB plus AB cancelled, so plus 2AB. You can do this, already I have explained. BC plus BC is 2BC. 2BC minus 3BC is minus BC. 3 minus 2 is 1. Greater number is 3. Hence the solution is minus BC. Question number 5. X square plus 7 minus 3x plus 4x minus x square plus 8 minus 10 plus 5x minus 2x square. In this case also, terms are not arranged according to the order, but in row method, anyhow we are grouping it, it doesn't matter much. all with x terms. Minus 3x plus 4x plus 5x. Now constant terms. Plus 7 plus 8 minus 10. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which one I left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are right then. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All the 9 terms we have taken. So if you miss any one term, solution seems to be very wrong. Okay, and difficult also. 4 minus 1, 3x square minus 2x square minus 3x plus 4x is plus x plus 5x. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 minus 10 is 5. You can write the constant value directly. 3 minus 2 is 1. So x square, x 6x, 5x plus x is 6x plus 5. X square plus 6x plus 5. Next, in the column method. So what we need to do? While writing, we have to write the terms carefully. First one, 4x square plus 7 minus 3x. So we have a definite method in writing the polynomial, children. That what we do is we write the degree with greater value first, then with degree 1, then with constant. This is not wrong, but this is the correct method to write. Okay, second one, minus x square plus 4x plus 8 minus 2x square plus 5x minus 10. Now 4 minus 1 3, 3 minus 2 1. 3 minus 3 plus 4 is 1. 1 plus 5 is 6x. This is 15. 15 minus 10 is plus 5. X square plus 6x plus 5. So by this we have completed the solution of the first 5 problems, children. So let me mark it as a homework of question number 6. So I have already explained you in the row method, write plus in between the terms, group the like terms and find the solution. In column method, write the polynomials one below the other, but while writing, see that you will write all the like terms in one particular column. There also, while doing solution, observe the sign and find the solution and write it in a proper form. I hope you can solve this, children. Solve question number 6 as a homework in the classwork itself. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.